Hello guys and beautiful souls, welcome to the new moon eclipse update. It's an annular eclipse, it's not a full new moon eclipse. That means like you will see a ring of fire around it. I am actually excited, and this eclipse is happening on the 2nd of October in Libra. Very powerful energy, guys. Welcome. First things first. I just jumped right into it. This is an update about the upcoming new moon eclipse. I will go through all the signs, through the houses. I use the whole sign system. I pretty much focus on the personal level more rather than the collective level. And yeah, this, when you know your rising sign, this will be amazing because this is where the update is the most accurate. You can find this with your birth chart. You do need to know your exact birth time, and I will leave all the details below. If you do have trouble, please feel free to contact me, comment, or DM me. And then the second would be if your sun sign, and the third, it's very subtle, that would be our moon sign, if you know that. I always listen to all three of them, but mainly the rising sign is the most accurate, and it always resonates. So if you are working with astrology, I always recommend to have a little bit of a journal and note down what is happening, especially when we have eclipse season happening, because this is so powerful. And all this energy that I mentioned in my last video about the full moon eclipse, that the new Pisces axis that we enter, the Pisces Virgo axis, that will really go on and on until May 2027. So heaps of stuff happening, and it's always amazing when you can follow back and see what has been happening and reflect. It's really powerful for your own self-growth if you are interested. So this new moon eclipse is, as I mentioned, in Libra, because we moved into Libra season now. So sun and moon are on the same axis here in the new moon, 10 degrees of Libra. And Libra is the sign of bringing balance and harmony, pretty much rules the house of relationships, the 7th house. So there's heaps of stuff coming up about relationships, guys, like with any type of relationship, your intimate ones, your friendship, work, groups, social circles, anything. But most importantly, and I always put emphasis on that, is the relationship you have with yourself. So everything that you invest or you do with yourself will be reflected through other people. And I know it's a cliche thing, like saying, but really focus on relationship with yourself, because everything you invest in yourself is then what you will see in other relationships, or in the relationships you have with others, so to speak. And it does truly work, and it's also on an energetic level, and I personally can relate to it from my own experiences, because so often we get caught up and we want to try to change something with the other person, which we never can. So always focus on yourself, and the only person you can ever really truly change is yourself. And that's powerful, because you are in control of yourself, and you're the only one. And also Libra, what comes up is boundaries, a big topic. It's about, you really need to spend time with yourself, guys, to get to know yourself. So you only then can really figure out what you want, what you need. And only if you do know what you want and what you need, what your desires are, what your values are, you're able to set boundaries. And only then you are able to set the boundaries with others, right? Does make sense. Otherwise, you will always have trouble with that. And of course, we bring certain things from childhood, and we have other imprints that will possibly influence how we are with boundaries. But this is a big thing, and how you can change it is by spending time with yourself and becoming really clear on that. To all the sensitives or empaths out there, including myself, this is definitely a challenge in my life, in this lifetime. But the more time I spend with myself, the more I step into my own power, the more I claim my worth, what I need, what I want, the better my relationships become, because I can express myself clearly, I can express myself freely. And yeah, it means to be triggered, but also to trigger others. And this is the only way how we can grow. Yeah, when we avoid conflict, avoid triggers, we cannot grow. And then also our relationships become superficial and they deteriorate. We have to go really deep. And this is a month where relationships will be coming to the forefront for sure, and they will be highlighted. It already started with the starting of the eclipse season. It's a topic that will, a theme that we will carry on throughout this time in the next coming months, actually, where people will definitely have to let go of certain people. There will be big breakups coming. Eclipses always bring surprises, yeah. And because that eclipse is also close to the south node of Libra, I forgot to mention that that's the most important thing. That's why there's a lot of letting go and shedding energy with that new moon eclipse still going on. Although, new moon's about new beginnings and intentions and new cycles. But because it is close to the south node is everything we bring in from past lives, everything we are really good at already, but things we also have overdone in past lives and that we are ready to let go of. Like karmic cycles will come to an end. And this is all needed. So that's why it's so powerful. And that's why I already know it from my clients that I'm working with and from some friends. There's lots happening, especially in the relationship space. So just be aware of that and expect surprises that can be perceived as good or bad. Really depends on how you look at it. But it's always happening for your highest good. And it's all about making space for the new. And only when we create space for the new, we can plant some new intentions and create a new cycle and start something new. And Libra is also very much on a collective level linked to the law. And I know there are lots of elections and votings happening and stuff all around the world. So you will see some stuff there. But as I said, I'm not very much so focused on the collective. But yeah, there definitely, there could be some surprises happening there as well. Unexpected events. So watch that space if you are interested in that. And definitely relationship changes of all kinds. And we will have to develop a better sense of ourselves and what we need, and to bring balance back into our lives and harmony on all levels, like relationships, but also our life, our routines, our day-to-day routines, our health, our balance, and balancing also our relationship to our body, the relationship to humanity, to our, to the collective, what we give back to Gaia, to Mother Earth. What is our current relationship? What kind of changes can we make? And that will, move into when Pluto is moving finally in November into Aquarius, and that is then staying in Aquarius for the next 20 years, which is all about humanity and the collective. So heaps of energies happening and linking in. So big topic, but really focus on the balance with yourself. That's a first and foremost and a very much important action step to take, and become really clear on that. Now, that was my update, the general update. We're going into the signs now. If you want to know about the energy updates for the week, I also channel energy themes or themes for the week, and I can link that video below, or you also find it on my channel here on YouTube if you're interested in that, where I go a little bit more into the energetic space. Now, starting with Aries. Aries, for you guys, this is in the 7th house, very much the house of Libra, right? And I just mentioned it, focus and emphasis on relationships, all kind of relationships. I feel there's definitely a lot of letting go happening for you guys, like old like cycles that you cannot repeat anymore, like relationships that absolutely do not serve you anymore. Letting go, I feel like letting go, not just, I'm not talking about when it comes to intimate relationships, there could be breakups, endings, but it also could mean that you may shift to another level, to a deeper level of your current relationship. So that means you let go of an old part of your relationship. So if we want to shift and go deeper into our relationships, we have to let go of the past and things like old routines and change things up. So I can feel that for you guys too. And because it is still in the axis of where, north node of Aries and south node of Libra, it is about stepping into your own power here, like really being in the I am, and not from an egotistical point of view, but really becoming clear on your needs and wants, and from that space, like coming from a heart-led and heart-centered space, communicating your boundaries and your needs and wants. And that will help you to shift your relationships and go deeper and create a much better connection. But also I feel for some of you, it's time to let go of certain relationships in terms of work, or for those who are, especially I feel like business acquaintances or business relationships, that I feel like changes are coming. They're very strong. That's what I feel, what I channel. And really, weighing up, okay, what is actually contributing here to my future vision? What is giving me energy and what is taking away my focus from the mission? What do I need to let go of? And that sometimes can be hard, especially when it comes to business, and you lead with your heart. That this can sometimes be a little bit more difficult, but just become clear, take time, really tune in, and create the sense of what is really needed for you right now in order to deepen your relationships, and most of all, the relationship with yourself. How can you deepen the relationship with yourself? What can you do to connect with yourself even more? Where do you need to spend more time with yourself in order to connect and tune in and feel what you truly need and desire? Taurus. My dear Taurus, for you, this new moon eclipse is falling into your 6th house. So the 6th house, all about your daily routines and habits, your nutrition, body, health, exercise regime, your service work, your work. Wow, there is lots of shifting happening. You probably would have felt already a lot of clearing and letting go, that you can feel like, okay, old routines no longer serve you, and you are very stubborn. You are an earth sign. So for Taurus, it takes a lot of time to let go of things, even though you may have realized, okay, that doesn't serve me and it's not good for me. But because you're so stubborn, and also very, the ball is heavy and stable and stability and gravitates to the earth, it moves slow, which can be a good thing when you're stable, but it can be, disadvantage when you want to change. It takes a little bit more time for you guys to shift and change. So now is the time to let go, to completely let it go, whatever is not serving you, and to step into something new. Try something new, change your routine, bring some new stimulants into your daily routine. Even if it's just a small thing, change your morning routine a little bit. Look at what may give you some more energy throughout the day, that can help you to elevate your energy, and really look at everything that is taking away energy in your day-to-day routine. What are the habits, the actions you take that are actually draining you? What are the people that are surrounding you that are draining you? What is something where you can really take more advantage and do the things that give you energy? Okay, so this is really important. And big time for you to reassess your exercise regime and your nutrition. A great time to start new. We have a new season starting, either it's spring or autumn. Align with the nature cycle and start a new regime in that space. Like really tune into your body, ask it what it needs, and follow that guidance. Gemini. Gemini, for you guys, fun house, fifth house. I always say it's a fun house, but it might not be so fun for all of you. Yeah, about our creativity, about romance, flirting, sex, risk-taking, inner child, children, projects, all this type of stuff. You probably let go of a few things that are holding you back from enjoying life, from having joy, from expressing yourself, because Gemini, you guys, you need to express yourself. You are the communicators out of all the signs. You are the social butterfly. So if there was anything in your life that was holding you back, that was constraining you in the sense of like not allowing you to enjoy things and be childlike, if you have maybe people around you constantly tell you, oh, you can't, that's too childish, you're not a child anymore, this can really constrain and constrict your energy. Because let's be honest, guys, we all have an inner child that wants to play, and playing and having fun is a good thing, but somewhere along those lines there are these paradigms in society that we have to stop playing, we have to become serious and an adult. And yes, you can be super focused, you can be a successful business person, mother, father, whatever, and you still can play and have fun. Okay, so this is your permission slip, guys, to bring that more into your life and let go of anything that restricts you and holds you back. And risk taking, I feel like you guys have played safe pretty much the last couple of months. Played safe in decision makings, playing safe in terms of like, I actually want to try something new, but I'm scared, I don't know what's going to happen. The unknown, right? The mind always wants to keep us safe. That is now time for you to let go of that and step into something new. Like whatever it is that you feel like drawn to, where you wanted to try something new, take that risk now. It's a great time. It's a new cycle that is starting, opening up. But remember what I said at the beginning, before we start something new, we need to let go of the old and make space for that. So really free yourself up. I feel like you guys need to free yourself up. I feel like really heavy here in my chest and throat, like really free yourself up and express your creativity in whatever shape or form that may look for you. Cancer, you are in your home house, the fourth house. This is your house, ruled by Cancer. It's about home, family, belonging, your sense of belonging. There's a new beginning coming for you guys. There's a lot of shedding in terms of that. A lot of, for some of you, possibly some challenging times during the eclipse season, some sudden events, some unexpected turns in terms of family, like dynamics and structures that are changing that you couldn't even possibly anticipate that were coming out of the blue. Hello guys, eclipse season. This is the nature of eclipses. And yeah, it could have been, I feel like there's a little bit of stabbing in the back kind of feeling, like literally like a little bit of, disappointment. I also feel like if you have cared for family members, that they didn't show their gratitude towards you, or they didn't appreciate the time you spent, this could be hurtful. There could be something like that in this kind of space coming to the forefront. But also for anyone who has questioned their family dynamics and their home and family life in general, like, and wants to change something, like eclipses are all about change, and new moon is all about a new beginning. So this is a time for you to change something up. Like if you want to change your dynamics, you need to change something in your daily routine, in your family routine, in your structures. Yeah, maybe change if you are a traditional family and you spend dinner together, maybe change the space where you have it, or have share something. Everyone can share a part of their day about the favorite part or whatever. Like change something in your family routine, or maybe you have once a month a weekend where you do one thing that gets everyone out of the house or something like that. Little small things. to just change up the dynamics of your family life. And if you are one of those who are traveling the world and who don't have very much a rooted family, or where the family is far away, this could bring up questions about sense of belonging. What does family mean to you? And again, a great chance when we question things. This is always good. Ask yourself those triggering questions, no matter what, and no matter what house things are falling into for you. And astrology is just guidance, okay? You can use that tool as a guidance or not. It is just a symbolic language. It doesn't predict anything whatsoever in the 3D. Just gives you guidance. So ask yourself those triggering questions. Go deep. What does family mean to me? Where do I feel like I belong? What kind of sense of belonging do I want to create for myself in the future? How do I want to feel? It's all about, let's start with the frequency. How do I want to feel? What does family mean to me? And this is something where you can start this month. Start something new. It's going to be powerful. Leo. To all my Leo sisters and brothers out there, 3rd house. Big shifts in communication, expression, setting boundaries, being your authentic self. Stop holding back, claiming your worth. You are worthy. Some of you may have experienced in the past that speaking up or sharing your story, you're not worthy enough. Or maybe even as a child, you may have had the experiences like you got told, be quiet, don't talk so much, don't share too much, or whatever paradigms or belief systems you carry within you, whatever imprints no longer serve you. It's time to let that go. And I always say for me, it's connected to the throat chakra. So really open that space and share and express. And Leos, we like to be creative, ruler of the 5th house. Express your creativity. Express, and share and communicate. There is no such thing as over communicating. I mean, of course, it may exist, but rather, share, especially with those people you are close with, your, like your friends and family, your dear loved ones. Like really express and share your vulnerability. Really important. I feel like, especially as a Leo, we like to, we are the strong ones, we're the fighters, we can hold a lot of space for others, and we can always be there, but we hardly express our own needs and vulnerability. So really emphasis on that, and choose wisely whom you're sharing that with, okay, who you trust, but share, and don't be afraid of oversharing. Just express yourself. So it's really a great time to start finding new ways, new tools, how you can express yourself. And most importantly, how can you express yourself towards yourself? What do you need to do to open yourself up so you actually can express to others? What do you need to do to speak your truth, to be your authentic self? Okay, so just find some new ways of communication and do it in a creative way, because that's what suits your nature the best and most. Virgo, 2nd house, house of money, finances, possessions, and values. Yeah, there could be a big ending coming in that term. Like, I feel like for anyone who has been involved with property stuff, especially housing, this could be like, there's a cycle ending, letting go. For some, this may be feeling really freeing. When you let go of something that you had in your space for a long time, or maybe even you sold your house or something like that. Big changes there. Finances. Let go. What I feel like energetically, guys, for you guys is a great time to really go into your belief systems about money, your values. What do you value about it? Also, what are your belief systems about money? Like, what is imprinted in your energetic field? What kind of belief systems do you want to let go of? that are not serving you and that you don't align with anymore, and what new belief systems do you want to bring in, like you know, like about financial abundance, or abundance in general, and what are your values. So become really clear of that. Powerful cycle, and a powerful time to start that and to really manifest that into your life. And in terms of values, and as I said, like Libra season is all related to relationships. I feel like there's a lot of influence from other people. Like so spend time with yourself and become clear what are actually your values. Because when we are in a relationship, you know, there's like, we are two individuals, and then there's, you know, two different items, and then there's the item, our relationship with the other person. And we have different values, but we also have values where we come together in a relationship, right? So to step away from that a little and become aware of your values personally, individually, and in that sense also reflect on your personal values about money. Because when we are in a relationship, money is always a big topic, right? Finances, because most of us will share our finances in some shape or form. And see if that still aligns with your personal values, or where you can shift and work together with your partner, with your family, or even your business partner or friend, whatever, to align that. It's a great time to shift a lot in that space. Libra, my beautiful Libras, of course, this is in your first house. The first house is about yourself, your identity, your physical appearance, how other people see you, and the mark you want to leave in this world. Yeah, how are you seen? Who are you, basically? And what are you here for? So, wow, yeah, lots of letting go of old identity patterns, old selves of old parts of you that you let go, that no longer serve you. Lots of shifting in that space. I can see a lot about the physical, especially when we change season, right? Especially when we go into summer season, everyone is like, let's get ready, the beach body and stuff like that. So I can see lots of changes there for you guys. Powerful, become clear on your pictures. Oh, the cat. Become clear on how you see yourself, and what are your wants and needs in terms of your body. And I'm just shush. Sorry about that. What are your needs in terms of your body, and your values, and what do you actually want, your intentions? So become really clear on that. And again, like I say with everybody, with this Libra season, tune into yourself more, because we are so influenced by other people, and especially your intimate relationship. Like really look into, what does it mean? What does beauty mean to you? You know, Libra is also really related to beauty. What makes you feel beautiful? And it's not so much about the look, but what does make you feel beautiful? And very important. And how would you like to be seen by others? And how do you think others see you? And how does it trigger you? What does it bring up within you? And what is your identity? What do you think of yourself? So really also tune in to that space. And who do you want to become? Who or what is your highest frequency? You know, not just thinking about next week, next year, like really go beyond that. Have a vision for yourself and your life and your purpose. What are you here for? What is something you can bring and give to this world? So really powerful, guys, for you to step into that, to really connect really deep with yourself and go into deep layers that are holding you back from being your highest potential. Scorpio, my dear Scorpio, 12th house, the overarching house in astrology. Yes, this entails everything about our belief systems, our biggest fears, our biggest dreams, the subconscious programming as well coming to the forefront here. But really is also about our spiritual beliefs, our belief system. So it's really about everything. It really is the whole overarching, I would say, the roof of astrology of all the houses. So for you, this may feel before the new moon eclipse, a week before right now when I'm filming this, may feel for you like, oh, everything is just crashing. Everything is just, you question basically the whole life, your entire life, and even humanity. There may be a lot of questioning coming up and doubting. And so take this time to really detox and cleanse and let it all go and let it all come to the forefront. First, allow yourself to see it, accept it, and then you can decide what you want to keep for the future and what you want to let go of. And a great time for you to look at what are you afraid of? What are your biggest fears? And what is holding you back from stepping into your successful self, and what is holding you back from taking actions towards your dreams? What are the energetic blocks within you that you can move right now? Very powerful to do that inner work throughout and during this time, so you can shift a lot and you are really supported by the cosmic energies. And because you are a water sign, of course, it can be very emotional, and it's important to find a good way for you to share your emotions and to let it come out, whether it be being surrounded by people you trust, or you have certain ways where you can find an outlet. So really important. So, okay, don't hold it in, don't hide it, and don't hold back. Let it all out, because the big clearing, a big purging for you guys, so you can really amp it up. Before we shift, I know that's a paradox of life and very counterintuitive. Before we shift into something really new, a new frequency, and allowing and increasing our capacity, there's a big crumbling coming, and it's a big low in order for us to shift and go on a high. It is just how it is, and I experience it myself in my life over and over again. And even knowing that doesn't take away the discomfort you feel throughout this time. So if anyone feels that way and you don't know what to do, please reach out. I work a lot with the energetics, and find a community where you can share or where you feel safe. So don't be alone with that, okay? Sagittarius, 11th house. All for you to look at your circles, your environment of people. Who are the people that you're surrounded by? Who's giving you energy, who's taking away energy, who's contributing to your future, to your mission, to your purpose, to your vision? And where do you need to actually let go of certain groups or circles that don't serve you? And it's a good time for you to share yourself, put yourself out there, and create your own tribe. It's a new cycle that is starting. So if you feel like you haven't really found the group that really helps you to grow, that is where you feel home and where you can really express yourself, then this is a great time to start something maybe yourself or look for new groups. So really get that process started, because it is important that we are surrounded by the people who uplift us, who elevate us, and we actually want to spend time with. So no forcing into going to some groups because for whatever reason you would do that. So really be open as well to some new insights, to some new groups, and maybe some of your friends will recommend something and first you feel shy or uncomfortable. Well, Sagittarius are not so shy, but maybe you don't feel like, oh, I don't know, just try something new and explore. Be the adventurer that you are. So really activate that within you and create some new groups, some new surroundings for you, and have some fun with it. Capricorn. For Capricorns, this is in the 10th house, your house of career and your purpose and the mark you want to leave in this world. So for you guys, there's lots of change in this space. And with the eclipse season, there could be sudden changes. Could be that you let go of a job, a position, or maybe even get told the news that you no longer have your job. And this can happen, or you get an upgrade to a new position. Maybe it's even the time where you say it's enough. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to have to change. I want to step into something new. I want to try something new. So anything in that space is possible. But I feel like it's a very positive time. I feel like there's a lot of abundance coming in that sense. New insights, new energy, and stepping into your being and claiming what you want. Very important. And yeah, take the time away. Again, going inward and really listen and tune in. What is it actually that you want to bring into this life? And what is it that you can give to humanity? What can you do for others? What are you really good at? What are your strengths? What is bringing fun to you? And how can you put that into a job or work? Or what is it that you would like to do on a daily basis? Because, you know, work is something we spend most of our time with. So you want to do something that fulfills you and is helping you to elevate. But yeah, all in all, I feel there's some positive changes coming for you guys. First, it may not look like it if there's a sudden redundancy or a sudden change in jobs, or you change your position or anything like that. But in the long run, it's gonna really be good for you. And I feel like there's a lot of new stuff coming and some abundance for sure. Aquarius, 9th house, your house of travel and exploring, trying new things, new cultures, also higher learning, studying something new. In order to do that, we have to let go of some old stuff to make space. So it's time for you guys to broaden your horizon, to let go of, maybe you have been in the past being limited in a certain way, had a tunnel vision, weren't so open-minded, maybe a little bit closed off or stressed out of because life was just busy and you didn't have much time to endeavor into new things. Now this new moon eclipse is calling you to really tap into some new stuff, get some new insights, and really stimulate your mind and your being in different things. If you are able to physically travel short or long distance, go for it, enjoy it, be in the moment, be open to whatever the travel may bring up for you. Maybe you're lucky enough and you travel for work and you have the opportunity, that's amazing. If you are not in a position to travel, do something to broaden your horizon. You can watch some, documentaries, read some books, join some online course or something, but also really important to connect with other cultures and languages. So around in that space, just to realize that the world is your oyster. And sometimes we can be really much or pretty much focused on our own life and just see our own surroundings, and then we forget what is actually out there, and that there's so much that we can't even possibly grasp and fathom with our mind in this lifetime. We will never be able to see it all, and also because there are new things coming out all the time, because we are expanding. So help yourself to expand, to be open. And I see the picture of like go on a boat, on a sailing boat, and venture into the wide ocean. And that's the picture I get through for you guys. So it's all about expanding and opening up your energy and your mind. Pisces, the last sign here. Yeah, guys, for you, 8th house, very transformative house. All about the taboo topics, all about the hidden stuff, subconscious, very much related to sexuality as well, and joint finances. But the hidden stuff, it's all about the secrets, right? Governed, ruled by Scorpio. There could be sudden revelations happening before this new moon eclipse. So turn in events, or even shocking news about people, like, again, the stabbing in the back feeling, like someone really comes out with some secrets where you thought, oh, I wouldn't have expected that. I didn't know that. And especially when with the joint finances, there's, like some stuff coming up in that space, either an ending, or you need to reevaluate your dynamics in that space. Could be business related, could be with your family, joint finance, or your partner. and really re-evaluating that, and then creating some new structure, some new dynamics, and realigning with where you're heading, what you truly need and want, and being okay with your secrets, letting this all come to the forefront, and allowing it all come to the surface. First, it is very uncomfortable because also 8th house very much related to shadow work, deep shadow work. Scorpio going deep. Pisces likes to go deep. Scorpio is also a very deep sign, but Pisces likes to go deep. The fish is diving deep into the ocean of the wisdom of your own soul kind of thing. That's how I always get the picture. So go deep, let it come out, because everything you're trying to hide from the world is, first and foremost, you need to go and ask yourself, what am I hiding from myself? Why am I hiding this? What am I afraid of to show? And because if you can reveal the secrets to yourself, you start to being able to reveal it to other people, to the world, if needed, if that is what is needed here in that space. And that will help you to shift, because everything we're hiding and avoiding is what helps us to grow. Yeah, because that's the juicy stuff we need to get into. And as long as we don't allow it to shine and allow the shadow sides to shine through, the darkness, this will always hold us back. This will always weigh us down. So really go into that, do the deep shadow work. I know, guys, it's uncomfortable. Again, if you have like-minded people you can share that with, that's amazing. If you need some more tips and tricks on shadow work, you can DM me or comment below, or find communities that will help you with that. Really important to have allocate time, go inward, allocate time for yourself to do the shadow work. And when you do it, it will really help you to shift your life, and then you can set the new intentions and come out of this. And honestly, your biggest secrets or taboos or vulnerabilities become your biggest strength. Yeah, that's all I have for all the signs. I kept it a little bit shorter, the video this week, because I am always conscious of time. And guys, you can use the timestamps if you're just interested in your own signs. If you have any comments below, if that resonates with you, please feel free to share. I'm always happy and love to hear from you. If there's anything else you would like to have in these updates that you're more interested in, also please leave that in the comments below or DM me, and I will put all the nuggets and things that I mentioned that will help you in the description box. Thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribe, share please, so this will be received by other souls who need guidance and who want to learn more about moon astrology. And I'm happy to be of service, and lots and lots of love.